For a long time in the NHL, teams have been using dark jerseys as home jerseys, but that wasn't always the case. There was a time when teams wore white jerseys as their home jerseys, and NHL teams had to bring dark jerseys for the away. The NHL made that switch, and now the NHL as we know it is home jerseys are dark jerseys. There's been talks recently on if the NHL is going to change that and swap that around and maybe have away jerseys as dark jerseys and home jerseys as white jerseys. Now, I want to give my opinion on this, on if this is something I like and if something I would like to see, and also kind of give you my thoughts on what I like better, dark jerseys or white jerseys. So before we get into it, as always, if you guys are new to the channel, it would mean a lot if you guys subscribed. Like the video if you enjoyed. Let's jump into it. So let's start off with which jersey I like better, dark jerseys or light jerseys. Considering I only own about 8 jerseys in my collection that are white, I think it's safe to say I like dark jerseys better. I have one here, which is the Tampa Bay Lightning Stadium Series. I have the Nashville Predators Winter Classic, Carolina Hurricanes away, Vancouver Canucks away, Florida Panthers away, technically the Pittsburgh Penguins Winter Classic, technically the St. Louis Blues Winter Classic as well because it's a cream color. Oh yeah, and technically the Boston Bruins alternate jersey from their anniversary year. So not very many. I personally like the look of darker jerseys. I think they just look more full, they look more complete, and they look like they should be home jerseys. So I'll jump into my opinion on if home jerseys should stay dark, and I totally think they should, in my opinion. I kind of see the argument otherwise, but I personally just think dark jerseys fit so well as home jerseys. It's really hard to explain, but for some reason, the thought of a jersey just being full and complete and the team's branding and colors just makes way more sense to be at home. It also kind of allows people who don't watch the sport very often to understand what team is what. If you knew, for example, the Vancouver Canucks were blue and green and you were watching them at home, you would have the huge logo at center ice, obviously you know where, but then also the team branding colors are what's being worn at home. So it'd be super easy to identify which team's which and understand that this is the Vancouver Canucks. They're wearing their colors. To me, it just feels a lot more fitting to have home jerseys as the darker team branded colors. On the flip side, I totally understand the argument. Where if every single team wears their dark jersey on away jerseys, then you get to see a lot of cool different jersey matchups and see a lot of teams' jerseys that you wouldn't normally see. So like if the Dallas Stars wore their home jersey and faced the Vancouver Canucks, you get to see them in green, which you would never see unless you were watching a game in Dallas or watching Vancouver play Dallas in Dallas. So like the jersey matchups that would be coming through your arena would be really cool. But at the same time, I don't think that pro kind of outweighs the thought of the team's branding and team colors being the prominent part of the jersey when you're at home. I personally just really like home jerseys. I like dark jerseys. I think it's a lot easier to make a nicer looking dark jersey than it is to make a nicer looking white jersey. That's kind of all I have. There's really not a lot to dive into here. I really don't want to be super repetitive and repeating myself and saying the same thing over and over and over again. So that is pretty much all I have on the topic. I would prefer the NHL to stay the way it is. Let me know down in the comments your guys' thoughts. That's really the main reason I made this video, is to hear what you guys think. Do you guys like white jerseys better? Do you like white jerseys as home jerseys or dark jerseys as home jerseys? Let me know. I should also have a jersey counter on this because I said that word way too many times in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, it would mean a lot if you guys subscribed, like the video if you enjoyed, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.